Hi, my name is Christina Cortez, and this is my journal reflection for the dangers of a single story. The story that I'm going to share is not one of my own, but one that occurred to my husband. It is applicable to this journal prompt, especially after listening to Chimamanda's experience when she had a roommate, and that roommate had stereotypes and generalizations because of the way she looked and where she came from. So the story occurs at our last January immersion. My husband had ordered us food and he had gone downstairs to the restaurant, and when he greeted the waiter in Spanish. My husband is fluent in English and Spanish, and so after the conversation ended between him and the waiter, my husband had greeted two gentlemen at the bar, and when he greeted them, he spoke in English. And one of the gentlemen said, "Oh my gosh, where did you learn to speak English so well?" The assumption was because my husband is dark and was fluently speaking in Spanish that he did not come from this country. He must have been born and raised somewhere else and learned to speak English when he moved to this country. So my husband took that opportunity to educate versus getting upset, and who knows what could have happened. But did take that moment to educate and explain how his mother really worked hard for her children, which is my husband and his siblings, to be fluent in both languages. My husband is first generation, but is fluent in English and Spanish. He grew up in America, so a lot of his values, a lot of his traditions are a combination of two cultures. So my husband explained this to the two gentlemen at the bar. And what it reminded me, and also through my reflection taking this course, is the importance of educating, the importance of listening, having that patience, because ultimately that is what's going to lead to change. Yes, there are going to be situations that I encounter where I am going to be offended and I'm going to be upset, but I need to remember that is that's the danger of a single story. To take that moment and to really listen and then educate, to share the stories, to advocate for those from other cultures. And it definitely, as I reflected for this journal prompt, that was the story that came to mind, and I hope it changes for somebody else as well who views my video. Thank you very much.